So you're wondering what a UX designer actually does? Well, my name's Finn. Hope you're doing well, and I'm a UX designer at Antler.co. And there's actually a lot of ways I could explain what UX is and what we do as UX designers, but I thought it would be easier just to show you. Today I found something that was giving users a pretty trash experience on our website, and it's this map right here. Now at first glance, this map seems pretty cool. You can click and this comes up with a modal for each location here. It's very clean. It seems to work very well. The problem is on mobile. When we get to mobile, right here where the map would have been, we now get a massive stack of every single Antler location as a card. And the user has to scroll through all of this. The entire section is 6,300 pixels tall. That's 1.6 meters the user must scroll through to get past that one section, regardless of whether they want to look at locations or not. So right there we have a problem on the website, a problem with the UX. And it's my job as a UX designer to design a solution to fix this problem. What I thought about was how could we group all of these Antler locations into different regions, right like we have here, where the user can actually see their region first and then open up their corresponding accordion to find their country inside that. And I calculated that by doing this, we could reduce the height of this section by 92%. And this means that if users don't even want to see locations, they can scroll right past it in a matter of seconds. This is already going to be a much better user experience, and this is what a UX designer does, is we improve the user experience when they're using a product, whether that be your website or an application. Now it's time to jump into Figma and actually design this solution. Before I do that, if you're interested in learning more about design and Webflow with real life projects, on this channel I teach web design and Webflow with projects from my job and client projects. So if you're interested in learning in a very practical way, consider subscribing to the channel. Now let's see what I did in Figma here. So we can see here in Figma that I have the location drop downs here, and then I've gone ahead and designed two different cards. These are basically just going to be the cards that represent each country. And it's very simple. On the left, we have an image of the country in SVG. And then on the right-hand side, we have a design that has an image of a city. Then we just have the title, which is the country name, a short description, and then a link, a button that takes them to that country's location page. Now, out of these two different designs, which one is better? Well, there's actually a clear choice, and it is the image, because the image of the actual city gives the user extra information about where the location is. For example, we put an image of Australia here. It could really be in any city in Australia, but we put an image of Sydney to verify that there is indeed Antler in Sydney. Part of UX is learning to interpret how the user might be using your product. And if you can help them by offering more information or being more concise, then this is generally a good thing to do. But we also have to be careful which types of images we choose. For example, let's take Antler India. You might think, well, India, let's use the national symbol of India, the Taj Mahal. But this may suggest that Antler's location is in the north of India, somewhere like Agra or New Delhi, when the actual location lies over 1,000 miles to the south of the Taj in Bangalore. That's a 2-day bus ride or a 409-hour walk. What I'm trying to say is an image of Bangalore, such as the Vidhana Studio here, will be a much more useful image for an Indian user who's trying to figure out where Antler India is located. Then what I did is I just grouped these into the accordions like we have on the screen here. So for Asia Pacific, we have all our countries, and then we've got Europe, the Americas, and Middle East and Africa. And that's actually the UX design part done. Normally when you're a UX designer, you now hand off your design in Figma to a developer who will build that within your app or website. Now let's take a look at this on the live website. You can see here on mobile that we're scrolling down, and we can see instead of this long card section, we have these neat, tidy accordions here. And so if I want to, I can look up the Americas and I can open this up and just see Brazil, Canada, and the US. It's very easy to navigate, very easy to find the location that I was looking for. And if I'm a user who's not interested in locations, I can scroll past this in like 1 second. So already we have a much better user experience on the website, and we're able to do that through design. And now users are much more able to see the content below that section, and they're not blocked by a massive 1.6 meter section of cards. Hopefully that was a good introduction to what UX is and what a UX designer actually does. If you like videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. There'll be a lot more videos coming out, and I hope you learned something today. So I'll see you in the next video, and cheers for watching.